Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel of many streams, brought to you by yours truly, the man of many names, aka the man of many games. We are back here again tonight. You read the title, what does it say? We are playing some Sonic the Hedgehog 2 again. Well, again in my case, not again in the case that I'm streaming it again, because I have never played this game on stream. So, I am playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for Sega Game Gear, 8-bit Sonic. Again, this is gonna be like maybe the second, maybe the third time that I ever try to get through this game. I don't remember how many times I have tried to play through this game in the past. It's been very few. I have played the hell out of the first Sonic for Sega Game Gear. Over the years, I've played it a good little handful of times. I streamed that the other night, right? A couple of nights ago. And I had time to forget the location for the Chaos Emeralds and whatnot. So I got 3 of the Emeralds only. In that game, I think that's half of them. I think there were only 6 in Sonic the Hedgehog for Game Gear. And if there were emeralds to get in this game as well, and I don't see why there wouldn't be, because this is classic Sonic, then I have no idea. I have no memory of where any of them could be in this one. I don't remember what the special stages are. I don't remember the bosses. I remember very little overall of what I saw in this game and the bits that I played it in the past, and it's been years. I've had time to forget. My memory has only gotten worse with time, so it's almost probably gonna be like I'm playing this game again for the first time, and I'm gonna do it here on stream. Hey, we're gonna keep the ball rolling. We've been streaming some Sonic recently, right? In the past couple of months, I have streamed Sonic a small handful of times. Sonic 2, Sonic CD, Sonic 3, and Knuckles, as well as Sonic Mania, all for Genesis and Sega CD, obviously, right? And now we come back recently. We did Sonic for the Game Gear. We did a little bit of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Machine a couple of months ago in one of the streams. I played a bit of Sonic Drift for the first time ever. And I thought, yeah, to get the hang of this game, I got to spend more time with it. But, old school, simple, arcadey, 8-bit kart racing was something that's new to me. I don't think I had ever played. I'm pretty sure I had never played an 8-bit kart racer before that time a couple of months ago. So now here we are a couple of months later, and I'm thinking, before we play Sonic 2 for Game Gear, we are going to try out Sonic Drift 2. Because there are 2 8-bit Sonic kart racing games that came out for the Sega Game Gear, and they're in this collection here, the Sonic Origins collection, if you're wondering. I'm playing this and streaming this on the PlayStation 4 Pro, my Leviathan Gray God of War limited edition PlayStation 4 Pro, just to humble brag a little bit. And so yeah, we're gonna do some Sonic Drift 2, and we're gonna do some Sonic 2 as well, for both for the Sega Game Gear, and we're gonna try to have a good time doing that. I don't know, in the near future we'll see if we're gonna be starting Sonic Frontiers, because I've been thinking I do a couple of more streams off of this collection, and then we move on to Sonic Frontiers, the next big game that I'm thinking of playing, and the next modern game too. But man, it's like I've been saying, I want to play like the 2 Tales games that came out for the Game Gear. I have never touched those. I've never played them. I only have a small idea of what one of them's about. I have no idea if one is the sequel to the other, if they are the same, or what's going on there. But it's very intriguing for me. I have never played a standalone Tales game before, so it's crazy that it's been like 3 decades since those games came out for the Sega Game Gear. And, there's little to no talk of them, because they have been accessible in so few ways overall to people over the decades. Although, with that said, you got this collection, obviously, right? And then you got something like the Gems collection. I think those games were in the Gems collection as well. I have that for GameCube. The Gems collection also come out for PS2. Did it come out for Xbox? Honestly, I don't remember. I think it did. I remember back in the day when I got a copy of Sonic Gems collection for the GameCube. at a local flea market. I remember people would tell me that Gems Collection was rare at the time. So if it was rare at the time, I don't see why it wouldn't be rare now, all these years later. It's been 15 years or a little less, a little more, thereabouts, something like that. So, man, I don't know. We're going to see. Anyway, that's what we're doing. 2 Sonic games tonight, just like we did a couple of nights ago with this collection. And, yeah, I think we're gonna try to have a good time. 8-bit Sonic, that's what we're going to do. That's the plan. Hey, let's get the plugs out of the way real quick, right? It's a Friday night. Let me tell you something before we start. If you enjoy the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe because it helps the channel grow. Please like the stream. If you haven't done so already, please consider turning on notifications as well, because I try to stream half or more of the days of the week. And I've been consistent about that for some time. So if you want to catch the streams live when they happen, turn those notifications on. I appreciate you if you do these things. It helps the channel grow, obviously. You can also find me in a couple of different places, right? I've got a Patreon, I've got a TikTok, and I've got a Twitter. So you want to find me outside of YouTube, then those are the places where you can find me at patreon.com/manmanynames. You can support the channel and its content if you enjoy it enough with as little as $3 a month. So again, patreon.com/manmanynames. And if you want the clips that go up as YouTube shorts here on this channel, but you want them on TikTok, you want to find me there as well. You're a TikToker, you can find me over there at TikTok. And you can find me chilling on Twitter. I usually open Twitter at least once per day, so and I'll chill for a little while there at least once per day. So these are the places where you can find me. I'm going to have links in the description in the near future when I update and edit the stream. Or you can go to the homepage on the channel and find the links there. Patreon, TikTok, and Twitter. So, yeah, that's about it. Like I said a bit ago, it's a Friday night. I have no idea how many people are going to show up for the stream at all, to be honest, because it's a Friday night. You know, maybe people want to chill. You know, they get out of work. It's a Friday night. They want to chill. They want to sit down and watch some TV, watch a movie, spend time with the family, with the kids, with their enemies. I have no idea. Maybe they want to play games of their own. No idea what people are doing tonight. But what I'm doing tonight is going to play some Sonic, going to stream some Sonic. That's what we're going to do. Okay, let me move the chat over here. I hate that I have to do this whenever I'm streaming on the PS4. Why isn't this working like I want it to work? Click, drag, hello. There we go. Okay. Let's see. We got video, we got audio. Okay, awesome. All right, you know what? I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it. Ugh. Okay. Got a hat on. I freaking hate the feeling, the constant tickling of having this fan here next to me blowing the air, and then it keeps blowing the freaking air on my hair, and it's a tickle, 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 tickle right here on my forehead, and it never stops moving, and I am constantly thinking about it. I freaking hate it. I miss the cold, so I didn't need to have a fan blowing on me to keep me cool, because streaming, as I say sometimes around here, is a hot activity. You wouldn't think that it is until you actually sit down and you do it. So that bothers me. We got somebody else here who's tuned into the stream, but they haven't said anything. Who are you? Who's watching the stream right now? I have no idea. All right, we're going to jump into Game Gear. All right, we did Sonic last time, like I said. We've done Sonic Drift before. You know what? Maybe I should do a little bit of Sonic Drift, because I only did it that one time, that one stream. You know what? We're going to do a little bit of Sonic Drift, so I can have it fresh in my... Oh, look at me now. All the blue coming off the freaking screen. So I can have it fresh in my mind right now, and then when I put on Sonic Drift 2, I can compare and contrast and see which of the games is better or worse, right? You can see if the sequel actually improved on the on the original. Okay. All right, it was triangle. I remember a couple of nights ago. Wow, look at me. The blue. The camera doesn't like all the blues and the greens. Okay, Sonic. 1994. This game came out a little bit before I did. That's crazy. Okay. Suego Coca-Cola for the gaming man. Okay, option. X does nothing. Triangle. Sound, level, normal. Oh, yeah. I think I put the... Ooh, yeah. The freaking Macho Man or the Kool-Aid Man. I feel like... Yeah, last time I checked the options. I played this on the default difficulty, which you saw as normal. And then I changed it, I think, to easy because normal was pretty brutal. I think. Or was it the other way? Was normal too easy? No. I think I'm right. I think normal was too hard. Chaos GP. Was that what it was called? Green, yellow, red. Chaos Grand Prix. What that stands for. Did I play as all the characters last time? If I didn't do all the characters, I did 3 out of 4. So... Alright, we're gonna start with Sonic. And that's right, I gotta get used to doing a circle. To confirm. Okay, was it circle to go as well? Yes, it is. Can I play any better than I did last time? A couple of months ago. I have no idea. No idea. It's like you play a game that's this old before, this is more like an arcade racer, right? This is more like, I probably said it last time, this is more like a Hang 8, than it is, you know, like a Mario Kart or a Crash Team Racing in terms of presentation and looks and controls, gameplay. So, you know, trying to play this with all my Crash Team Racing experience, all my Diddy Kong Racing experience, all my Mario Kart experience, all that experience does not carry over to a game like this, which is older than all of those. Does this predate the first Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo? I'm actually not sure. Probably not. Probably not. I'm gonna guess that Super Mario Kart. I'm gonna look it up real quick. That Super Mario Kart probably came out a year or two at least before this game did. Super Mario Kart. Wikipedia. It's a 1992 kart racing game. See, this game said it came out in 1994. Makes sense, right? There have been many imitators of Mario Kart ever since Super Mario Kart came out back in the day. And obviously, especially ever since Mario Kart 64 came out on the Nintendo 64, you know, years later. I'll tell you what. It's like I didn't grow up playing Mario Kart. When did I first play Super Mario Kart? Super Mario Kart is what I meant to say specifically. I didn't grow up playing Super Mario Kart. The first Mario Kart that I ever played was probably Mario Kart 64. And I feel like Super Mario Kart, the first entry in the series, is like the hardest to enjoy. Because I'm used to Mario Kart having a bit more complexity and feeling more modern, right? From Mario Kart 64 onwards. All different Mario Karts feel different, right? Just gameplay-wise, control-wise. But Super Mario Kart is just like, it's too basic. Like, it's too dull. Like, I need a little bit more, right? Okay. Let's continue. Start. Circle. Maru. Gotta remember. Maru. Circle. Eggman, Tails, Amy. Let's go. Wait, hold up. I ended up in fourth? I thought I ended up in first. Oh, okay. All right. See? It's like, what, am I crazy? The hell? It's like, I know what I saw. I'm not old. My eyes have always worked perfectly well for me. What the hell? Did I get a boost? I did not get a boost. Does this game even have a starting boost? If I got it at all ever last time, I don't remember. Oh, I am not accelerating when I turn. I don't know if that's something that helps me or not, to be honest. Hey, Megan's here. Hey, Megan, welcome back. She says, I love Sonic games. Me too, Megan. Have you ever played a racing Sonic game? Oh my god. I don't know how to play this, just like last time. Maybe I should have practiced in the a little bit at least in the past couple of months to get the hang of this. The little icons up at the top. Sonic Racing. Yeah, but which one? So by this point, there's a bunch of Sonic racing games. They've been around for the better part of 2 decades. When did the first Sonic racing game come out? It's like was it in the later 2000s? Something like that. Did I get last place now? I think I got second. Okay. I thought I did worse. This one, Megan? Ah, no way. You played this back? You played this before? Did you play this when you were little or what? Get out of the way, Tails! Yes, you have. Okay, well, who am I to doubt you? You've always said that you're older than me, so I guess you would have had a bigger likelihood of playing something like this than I would have. What's better, Megan? This Sonic racing game or Super Mario Kart? Did you ever play Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo? I was just talking about that a little bit ago. I am in second place. Labyrinth Zone. I was laughing last time. 8-bit car racing. All the tracks look the same. All the tracks feel the same. The simplicity. The old school design of eras gone by. Are there any indie developers out there that are making that are making or in recent years have made 8-bit car racers inspired by games like these? How many kart racers could something like the Sega Game Gear have? I have no idea. If I were to guess, not very many. How about the Master System? How about the Genesis or Mega Drive? I am doing so much worse now. Never mind, I take back what I said. They don't all feel the same because I'm getting hammered. This is the worst I've done. Instead of doing better, I'm doing worse. The winner is Eggman. Yeah, screw you, Eggman. Eat my ass. Tails, Amy, Sonic. I was in first, and now I'm all the way down to third. Starlight Zone. Here we go again. Out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. See, I think the trick is to just stop accelerating when you're turning. That spraying doesn't seem to be bad, I've been thinking so far. Seems to be good. No, I wanted the spring. Ow! I did it! That was like the easiest race so far. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna stay in third then, right? I'm going up at least a second. Yeah. And we still got Scrap Brain Zone. It should be the last one. Oh no, Game Gear. That's right, Kuro. We're doing Game Gear. Look, we're doing a little bit of Sonic Drift again, because I was saying earlier, since I have never played Sonic Drift 2, I thought, you know what? To refresh my memory, since I've only played this game the one time, I want to play a little bit and then hop over to Sonic Drift 2 and compare and contrast the games and see when that game came out, because this came out in '94. When Sonic Drift 2 came out, I'm gonna guess a year or two after at most, and see if Sonic Drift 2 improved at all in comparison to this, because this is a tiny 8-bit, you know, bite-sized game as far as I've ever seen. Ow! These two times that I've sat down to play it, and so I'm curious. And then after we do a little bit of Sonic Drift 2. You know, we do Sonic 2 for the Game Gear. The Game Gear is cool to an extent, but the sound chip makes your ears bleed. Oh, come on. Come on. Would you say the same about, you know, the Game Boy? It doesn't bother me. Sonic 2 for Game Gear hype. Yeah. And this time, I told this story a couple of nights ago when I was, you know, streaming Sonic 1 for the Game Gear. You know, like the 2, maybe 3 times in the past that I tried to get through Sonic 2 for Game Gear, I got stuck at one point, and because I was still stubborn years ago when I was trying to do that, I didn't look up how to progress after, you know, beyond the point that wherever I got stuck in at the time in the past. But now, if I reach that point, and I know when I will, I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I'll recognize it when I get to it again. And if I'm stuck, then we're gonna look that up so we can continue. Because what the hell? You wouldn't say the same about the Game Boy because the Game Boy works better, sound chip wise. Well, everybody has their preferences. I think you know, I'm a little bit biased because I spent so much more time with Game Boy games than I have with Game Gear, and I mean, 99% of the world has. So it only makes sense. Hello? Okay, there, start again. But I think I'm with you though. I don't dislike these sounds as much as you do, I guess, but I think I prefer the Game Boy as well. Probably prefer the NES more too. Okay, we're gonna do another Grand Prix. Maru, circle, Circle? Okay, we did Sonic. We're gonna do Tails. I don't remember if I did all the characters last time or not. Green Hill. 8-bit Green Hill Zone goodness. I just hear Tobey Maguire in my head every time I'm gaming and something gets in the way. I just hear him yelling at the paparazzi that one time all those years ago. Get out of the way! So fucking funny. It's like, man, maybe I get mad and I yell at them too. They didn't leave me the fuck alone. I was trying to get somewhere. I don't know what it's like to be a Hollywood star like him. Oh, see, I'm not falling. Oh, okay, the red item is a good thing. I sped up. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. The yellow one is obviously a spring. I have no idea what the red... Is it supposed to be a bumper? I guess it would have to be a bumper. I don't know what else it would be. Sonic wins. I lose. Nice. Well, what else is new? By the way, Kuro, I didn't think I saw you were on, right? You were on playing Party Animals or whatever. I'm like, you must be playing with friends or something, right? So I didn't think you tuned into the stream at all. And also, it's Friday night. I was tempted to not stream tonight, to be honest. It was like, man, what if I just pig out some fucking chips and I throw myself on the bed for the rest of the night and I just watch more Daredevil. I've watched so much Daredevil like the past 2 weeks. I'm in season 3 already. Fucking love that show. Oh, good God. Oh, good God. What does the blue item do? There's a spring. I wish I would have gotten the spring. Okay, boost, boost. Oh, my God. If they ever made a Minecraft kart racer, an official one, this is what it would look like. Didn't they put Steve in... Yeah, they did, didn't they? Steve in Sonic Cross Worlds. And there's a Minecraft track in it and everything. You just finished with Butts and you were down to watch. You got the time for once. Cool, cool. I see. I'm chilling, like I said. I was like, man, what if I... God, I've been so tired. What if I just throw myself and I eat my tostitos and I watch more Daredevil and I sip more Coca-Cola and that's it, and I just don't fucking think about anything, don't do anything anymore for the rest of the night. So it sounds like the perfect kind of night to me, honestly. Today's been a good day, though. It has. Oh my God! We're gonna finish this Grand Prix and then we're gonna move on to Sonic 2. Drift 2. And then Sonic 2. Oh, good God. Go time, sweetheart, says Megan. Yeah, Megan. Going. See, don't you like that music, Kuro? When you get the invincibility? I think that sounds freaking great. Ow! Sadly, no. You don't like this? Spring Yard Zone just... Spring Yard 316 says, I just got my ass whooped. Nice. Oh no, I made Tails sad. I didn't remember they actually had expressions here in the rankings. Damn! Get out of the way! Get your fat ass out of the way! He does not get out of the way. Oh my, neither that sign. Who put that there? Yes! I gotta pay more attention to the top. Oh, he just waved by a freaking Eggman! That was adorable! Amy, Amy! Swiggity swooty! Coming for that booty. Yes! He waved goodbye again! I love that! That's adorable! Oh my god, there goes all my progress. I was doing so good. Get out of the way. Boost. At least I didn't end up in 4th. Jesus Christ, man. I was trying. I was really trying. I was. That was like the hardest I've tried so far. And still ended up in 3rd. And... Now Robotnik's mad. Eggman's mad. Well, good. Fuck him. He's fat. He gets in the way. You were surprised that I didn't go back to Megaman for classic vibes? Actually, I've considered it. I've been saying, okay, you know... I've been telling the kid we're gonna do some Hollow Knight, we're gonna do some Golden Axe 3 again, you know, before I start Sonic Frontiers, we're gonna do this Game Gear Sonic. But I've also been thinking, yeah, you know, I go back to Mega Man, I do Mega Man 3. I have never fully played through Mega Man 3 way back in my university days, like 10 years ago. I was trying to get through that game after playing the first 2. And I started it like 3 or 4 times, and I made a little more progress each time, but then I would stop playing, and I would, you know, go back to schoolwork or whatever, or do other things, and I just never went back. So, yeah. All this time later, since I streamed Mega Man and Mega Man 2 here on the channel, back in 2024, in the early days, I haven't gone back to Mega Man. So yeah, I've been thinking about it. You also haven't finished 3 for whatever reason? Usually it's because you marathon them, and then after 1 and 2, you always need a huge break. Yeah. It's because 1 and 2 can kick your ass. Especially 2. I found out, what was it? Last time that, especially at that fucking first time that I streamed Mega Man 2, I was playing it in the Japanese difficulty, and I didn't know that was a thing. Because I believe it was, yeah, what did I say? It was, yeah, back in university, I would emulate them. I would play them on my, emulated with the Nestopia emulator on my old, shitty, like, HP laptop that I have. So it was like a laptop, you know, workstation from like the late 2000s or some shit. I still have it. Still, it's fucking thing still turns on and everything. I could emulate on it right now if I wanted to. And I had the ROM. Well, it was, you know, North America Mega Man. I had no idea that. I found out with those streams and with the Legacy Collection that the Japan got it harder back in the day. And they do like it harder. That's why the Japanese women over there scream and squeal the way that they do. It's because they would get the harder versions of 8-bit and 16-bit games back in the day. And the traumas carried over through the generations. Oh, come on. Oh my god, I am doing terrible. This game annoys me just enough that I think I want to play it more off stream so I can get good at it, and it doesn't annoy me anymore. This is a simpler kind of racing game. Like, what the hell? I shouldn't struggle as much as I do, but I do. I need to learn its old school ness and get the hang of it, the way that I would get the hang of these kinds of games. Well, not car racing games, not 8-bit car racing games, but like what I would do as a kid, growing up playing freaking NES games some of the time. Try again. Well, I did worse, but I was still in the top 3. That's something. Okay, alright, well, we are done. We are done with Sonic Drift. We're gonna move over to Sonic Drift 2 now. How different does this game look? How different does it play? I have no idea. I love that title screen. I love those sprites. That looks awesome. Alright, here we go. I have never... Wow, look at me now. Here we go, satellite radio. You'll get hit with the... Oh. Boom, boom. Look at that. That looks lovely. Okay, so this came out a year later. This came out the year that I was born. Is this game a couple of months older than me, though, or a couple of months younger than me? Yeah, this looks pretty... Yeah, this looks identical. Shocker. I'm shocked. I really am. Okay. It's probably gonna play the exact same... you know, games back in the 1990s, they were small enough that you could put out a game one year and then put out the sequel the next year and then put out a second sequel the year after that. Hell, you could be Naughty Dog back in the day and put out Crash Bandicoot 1 year and then Crash Bandicoot 2 the next year and then Crash Bandicoot 3 2 years after that. Because games were small enough and required less manpower and resources that you could do that. Unlike nowadays, one of the gripes that people have with modern gaming is like, the big AAA games, you know, will take 5 years, 6 years, 8 years. Or, you know, if you're Elder Scrolls 6 or GTA 6, it'll take 15 fucking years for the next game to come out. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. The title, the options are exactly the same. They just copied and pasted this. Tails was adorable there again, though. Purple, white, and blue. Well, they changed the colors of the Grand Prix choices. At least, I guess. Oh, no, you got more characters now. We saw them in the title screen. So you went from 4 characters to 7 characters now. You get 3 more. Look. You get Knuckles? Or is that Nucleus? There's no K right there. But now we get Knuckles. Now we get Fang. I had forgotten his name. And now we get Metal Sonic as well. Okay, let's play. We're gonna do Knuckles. We're gonna do Knuckles first. I want to do Knuckles. Then maybe we'll do Metal Sonic after that. Rival Auto Manual. So you get to choose your driving. We're just gonna go with Auto. No, so it is your rival. You let the game choose for you? Okay, yeah, I thought so at first. Well, I'm like, wait a minute, though. Then I thought, could it mean the driving style? No way, right? No way. Okay. Oh, look at the water! Look at the beach! That looked lovely. I like that. So I'm already noticing something. It looks the same on screen, but the controls feel a little less rigid. It's like if your movement in the original was like 3 points, like if you got a sheet of paper and that's your screen, that's your play area. In the first one, you got three points that your kart racer can be at. You got center, you're just accelerating. You press left, boom, you're slightly to the left. You press right, boom, you're slightly to the right. In this one, it feels a little more flexible. It's like instead of 3 points on screen that you can be at, it feels like you got 4 or 5. There's a little bit more extra wiggle room, so you immediately get the sensation that you have a little bit more control over your kart and your racer. That's interesting. With that said, I am still sucking at drifting and making these turns. So we got bombs or something now on the tracks, and I've eaten like 2 of those. I want to avoid those. I like that though. Now you drive past that beach, so yeah, you have a little bit. There's the like the trees on the sides of the track. You got a little bit more detail. Couple of objects you didn't have in the first game. Now, that's nice. I appreciate that. I got second, right? Metal Sonic wins. Okay, this looks pretty much the same still, but it looks good. Second place. Okay. Ah, look at Tails! Eggman is angry again. Tails is... how do you describe that face? I don't know how you describe that face. He's surprised? I don't know. There's piles of shit on this road. What does that do? I don't know what that does. It looks like an empty item pod. Or like an old school CRT monitor or some shit. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, look, you got this bug? The Badnik? I don't know what it's called. But I recognize it. Yeah, does the freaking Badnik just get in the way or what? It's like I've touched it twice. I didn't spin out. I didn't seem to take damage in any way. I didn't notice being slowed down. I don't know what that's about. Does it just appear to make the track look prettier? What's going on here? I don't know what's happening. Hey, 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 I'm in first now. Suck it. Dark Valley. Is there a boost now? I try to get a boost. Maybe this also doesn't have a boost. Look at Tails go! I actually think I want to play these games more off stream. For the reasons I said earlier. It's like, no way, man. I want to conquer these games just out of spite. So what do you mean I'm getting my ass beat by an 8-bit kart racer, man? You know how many hours I put into Mario Kart 7 on 3DS back in the day? How many hours I put as a little kid into Diddy Kong Racing back in the day? Crash Team Racing, Mario Kart 64... In more modern times, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. So what the hell? I'm gonna get my ass beat by a game like this? I think not. No, the spring! Oh no, come on, I've been doing so good. Dude, how do I get past Metal Sonic? There we go. The hell? I don't know why I got faster or he slowed down all of a sudden. Or is it because I've been getting rings? How many rings do you need in this game for your speed to increase? Knuckles! Why is his name in pink? That's not red, that's pink. It's like a magenta color. Said Tails with his face down there is like when you have a bad stomach ache and it's gas and you fart and it's a long one and you're feeling the relief. I feel like I've made that face in the past in that kind of context. Casino Night! Oh, what's this gonna look like? This actually excites me. Oh, look! Sonic 2? Hell yeah. I love these colors. Oh, that stopped me. What is the R? What do the R's do? I don't know what anything does, almost. Okay, I had that appear up there. Can I press a button and use it or something? What the hell's going on? Okay. No, it's like I press X. Mind you, if you've never played a Sega Game Gear, I'll remind you of this fact. The Sega Game Gear only had 3 face buttons. It has 2 main face buttons and then a freaking that are blue and concave, and then it has a red button off to the side next to those. That's your start button. The triangle in this collection by default, oh my god, it is my pause button, but it didn't do anything. See, it pauses the game. That's what it does. What I mean gameplay wise. The fuck, man? How does Metal Sonic go so fast? Ah, suck it! I'm still in first. I kinda don't know how, but I am. Desert Road. Bye. Whoa, wait, what the hell? We got walls now? Oh, I just scratched my face. It was itchy. What does that do? I still don't know what that does. I guess that was not good. That was definitely not good. Are you serious? Yeah, so surprise, surprise. The games are almost identical. Like I said earlier, gameplay-wise, this one feels like you got just a little bit more control, but not much. Just enough to feel a slight difference. But like I've been saying, you got a couple more objects on the tracks. A little bit more detail, so it's a little bit prettier in that sense. But other than that, they seem to be identical. Kuro says, you're in the minority that doesn't think racing games got good till they got to 3D. Love the sprite work in this game, though. Yeah, I love the look of these games. I do. You know, I don't know about that. I am positive that there are racing games, not necessarily car racers, old school car racers like this one. I can confidently say that about car racers. It's like car racers, I feel, they definitely didn't get good until like the late 90s. But there were other 2D racers back in the day that were definitely good. Like, I think there were even other like Sega ones, like I don't know. I thought Super Hang-On was good. I last played that. Was it Yakuza 0? Like I had fun playing Super Hang-On. Like, I don't remember if it was Hang-On or Super. Was it Super Hang-On? There was another one called Hang 8. I think I played that as a kid too back in the day. I used to enjoy those. There were games that were similar to those two that were where you used F1 racing cars. What the hell were those games called? But I got to play one or two of those as a kid too back in the day. They were kind of like this, but I used to think they were fun. No, but what's the other game that I'm thinking of? It's a really classic one. I also played it in one of the Yakuza games when I was completing those years ago. What the fuck was it called? Oh my god, I can't remember the name. Jesus, but it's a Sega game. It's a Sega classic. Outrun. There you go. What the fuck? I don't know why the name wouldn't come back to me. But I played that in like Yakuza 0 or Kiwami, and I'm like, hey, this is pretty fun. I kind of like this. I kind of wanted to play it more. I remember. But I said, nah, fuck that. There's so much to do in this game. I gotta move on. I gotta complete it. Damn. So you meant just for car racers too? Yeah. Like they needed a couple of years to figure out car racers, but once they did, developers generally figured them out, and yeah, they got better. Absolutely. And Sega was at the top of their game with racing games. Even better if you play them on the arcade with the wheel and pedal. Yeah, man, I haven't done that in so many years. But I got to do some of that too, like as a kid. Yeah. Car ones though, not your style. No. It's like I appreciate the existence of these games, but at the same time, I kind of think, yeah, you know, there's even from this time period, there's a bunch of other kinds of racing games that you could be playing from other series, more popular ones and lesser known ones that you could probably play those. They have more variety. They have more style, more substance, and you could have more fun with those. Absolutely. Oh, look who's here this time. It's Infinity Pro. He's here. Welcome back. Metal Sonic joins the chat. I just kicked Metal Sonic's ass. Look, he ended up in third. What a loser. He's been my main rival in this Grand Prix. Look, I'm beating his ass by 4 points. Good. Suck it. Iron Ruin. There's one. They should. If this isn't the last race, then there's probably one more after this. And then it's over. And I'm thinking, you know what? This single Grand Prix for Sonic Drift 2, I think maybe I've seen enough. But I think I've been saying, I think I want to play a little bit of more of this on my own. Maybe I can get these on my 2DS or something, and I can chill in bed here and there and play them on my 2DS. But streaming-wise, I'm like, no, we probably don't need to see any more of these. I think a little bit is enough. Oh my god, Tails, fuck you. There's Metal Sonic. Why is one side black now? Can I fall off the track over there? Was that like a ravine or something? I picked up the orange monitor now. I still don't know what that does. What is that thing? What is it doing? I thought I was gonna get blasted or exploded or something. What is the R? For a second I thought it reversed my controls. But no. What does that do? It's just balls! White balls with a red R on them. What the hell does that mean? I don't know what things mean. I am lost. Fuck. I won! My first time playing Sonic Drift 2, I won! Metal Sonic can't believe it. Eggman is pissed. Good. Yeah, we can't do another one. We gotta move on to Sonic 2 because I don't think it's gonna get better for me than this. This game might be a little bit easier than the first one. Wow. Look, are those my emeralds? Or are they Squirrel Girl's nuts? Oh my, I fucking hate Squirrel Girl. Marble Rivals? Fucking hate her. I say that all the time when I play Marble Rivals nowadays. I think I used to say it last year too. Can I play as Metal Sonic later? Probably not. I think we're done with this game. We've seen a bit of Sonic Drift here tonight, and we're gonna move on to Sonic 2 now. Alright, Sonic 2. Knuckles chuckling. I've peaked. Move on to the next game exactly. My Emeralds. Okay. Sonic 2. I have not played this game in years. Like I said, at most, I've tried getting through it 2 or 3 times in the past. I don't have this game memorized in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah, don't expect me to get all the emeralds. Don't expect me to perfect the special stages. And let's not be surprised if I get to that point again. Like I was saying earlier, where I got stuck, wherever it is that I got stuck, like halfway through the game or something like that, years ago, and I get stuck there again. And I have to look up how the fuck to move on. So I vaguely remember I just tried to figure it out on my own, and I just couldn't. I don't know what I was missing. I don't know what I was supposed to do. Guess we're gonna find out. A couple years later. I thought I remember this being the Triple Trouble opening. Now they kidnapped Tails. They didn't kidnap a princess. They didn't kidnap Amy. They kidnapped Tails. This from 1992. The Sonic Drift was from 1994. Sonic Drift 2 was from 1995. We're going back to the past again. Isn't that crazy? We were getting Sonic on the Genesis and the Mega Drive back in the day, and we were getting Sonic on Master System and on Game Gear in the same years. It's like if you were a Sonic fan back in the day, you had a Genesis or a Mega Drive, you had a Game Gear or a Master System, all the above. Man, it's like you were eating good back in the day, as the kids say. And look at this. There's no slowdown. That's right. I think that was an improvement. Now that I'm looking at this, was there no slowdown in Sonic 2 for Game Gear compared to the first one? Or the first one, a lot of points in the game. So like the freaking speck of dirt that is the processor in a Game Gear, couldn't handle things in Sonic 1. Infinity says the Game Gear version of Sonic 2 used the Sonic CD intro theme for one of the levels. Is that so? I remember that. Where's the music? I don't know where the music died. That was just the demo. So maybe just because it's the demo, the music went away temporarily. Press start. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, these! I hadn't seen these in forever. And also, you know what I was gonna do? I have some stuff in the way of my bookshelves here in the corner of the room behind me. I was gonna get my copies of Sonic and Sonic 2 for Game Gear because I actually have physical cartridge copies. And I was going to show them off here on stream. But I have some stuff in the way in front of the bookshelves where I have my small handful of Game Gear games. And I'm like, oh, I have to move that shit to be able to show them. I'm like, well, I guess we're going to have to do without. Kuro says, we were eating good until you got to the Saturn, in which case you got a port of Sonic 3D Blast with better music and a good special stage, and Sonic Jam, which was just a collection game. Yeah. Yeah, well, hey, those who know, right? The Sega Saturn failed for a couple of reasons, and one of the reasons was, yeah, you didn't get Sonic the way that you got Sonic before the days of the Sega Saturn. So, there we go. Good God. Oh, nope. Took Sonic a little bit of slow down right there. I thought I was gonna eat the spikes. Could I walk on the... Oh! Yes, okay, look at me. I was about to ask, can I walk on the bricks or anything anywhere? Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, there goes that too. Nice. Oh yeah, then the difference from Sonic 1 to this, when Sonic gets hit, more rings fly out of him instead of just the one. In Sonic 1. They managed to get, oh my god, now I ate the spikes. They managed to better adapt to the speck of dirt that is the processor of the Game Gear with this game. They figured it out better. As they do. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I'm doing so good. Here we go, the minecarts! Dude, I was editing one of my Resident Evil 4 streams earlier. And I watched a bit of when I was doing the minecart bit with Luis. And so again, I was thinking of that since I was looking at it. I was thinking of the minecart levels in Donkey Kong Country again. I was thinking of the minecart levels in Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex. It's like, oh man, I played at least a couple of games that had some good minecart stuff. Now that I'm replaying this years later, can I add this to that list? We'll see how I feel in a little bit. Oh! Oh. I can't bounce higher, can't build momentum. Makes sense. But also doesn't make sense. Ah, I did crappy this first level. I get a ring. Rings are good. We like rings. The music is peak for its time, says Infinity Pro. Yeah, it is. I like it. Let's not forget Minecraft as Minecraft. Oh, of course, yeah. You gotta have Minecraft up there too. Obviously. I built some tracks, some roads for minecarts. Right. I've been an engineer in Minecraft before. Not a really fancy one like all these kids that know how to set up all the pistons and the redstone dust paths and all that stuff. Not like that, but more basic ones for sure to get around faster. Oh my god, why did I jump? So yeah, I guess we're gonna do maybe we'll do Mega Man 3 next. In the past couple of days, I've been thinking that, you know what, some Mega Man. It's been so long since I did some Mega Man on the channel. Sure, I'll jump into Mega Man 3 and get my ass beat in Mega Man 2. Oh, Emerald! I didn't realize I had so many rings too, because I'm a chatterbox. People are getting creative enough, they somehow make music with Minecraft no blocks. Oh yeah, people have been doing that for years too, huh? That couldn't be me. I'm not sure that in the context of Minecraft that I could be that creative, or that I could ever. I never tried, or that I could ever have the patience to pull stuff like that off. It's never been me. Why do I get a freaking Robotnik this time? I got 98 rings. I only got 20 last time. I got a Chaos Emerald. I should be rewarded for doing good. The hell's her problem? These yellow bricks remind me of Mario Brothers 2. When you're playing the deserts that have like the sand blocks that you could dig through, you kind of break them, mine them, maybe almost you could say, with the bare hands of the characters. We're doing that like 3 decades before Minecraft ever did. Kind of crazy. That 8-bit lava looks pretty good. How the fuck do I continue? I'm gonna have to do a little. Could I spin dash in this one? No, I couldn't. Okay. What's over here? Death. I guess I'm just not supposed to fall down here. Yeah, why did I get Eggman? I have no idea. I have no idea. I did so much better. Okay, come on! I was holding right the entire time, even when I was in the minecart. I just had to end myself again? Come on! This feels familiar. My brain feels like I've been in this situation before, and it's because I have. What? What the hell? What do they want from me? I am holding right from the very beginning. Look! Okay, I thought I failed it again. So I just gotta time my jump better. Was a secret. Okay, that's it. That's simple. Boss fight? This looks familiar. Boss fight? Yes. He actually saved Sonic from falling into a lava. I saw a clip of this on Twitter. I remember this, even if I hadn't seen that clip on Twitter recently. I saw somebody sharing a clip of this and raging on Twitter like 2 or 3 days ago. And they're like, everybody who's ever played Sonic 2 on Game Gear, they freaking struggle with this. And I think they said something about there being a slight difference between, like, the ball that just killed me, right? The projectile that just killed me. In the Game Gear version and the Master System version. One or the other was a little bit easier because they said supposedly that in one of them, this little black ball that comes after me bounces lower in one version than it does in the other. So it's easier to avoid. Something about that. Oi! Oi! Scary. Simple but scary. What the f- I jumped like half a second too late. Fuck. Why did they have to change 99% of the game? Couldn't they just have ported the 16-bit game and made it 8-bit? I'm sure they could have. I'm sure they could have, but I don't know. You know, one of the heads said, nah, let's give them something different. And I can appreciate getting something different. The idea of being able to play the 16-bit games in portable fashion back in the heyday of these games, it would obviously be pretty awesome. But getting to play something that's different but familiar is pretty cool too. I can't fault them for wanting to do something different if it was as simple as, nah, let's do something different. But either way, I think it's pretty cool. The fact that they're different means there's more Sonic to play. Oh my god, no, I did it again. Well, fuck me. Game over. Kuro says, this is its own little thing. It's got some cool ideas and things unique to this one. Yeah, like the freaking, what's it called? The paraglider? Which is like the, you know, makes me think of the cape in Super Mario World. And I remembered a couple of times I tried to play through this game. Just like in Super Mario World, I never figured out how to use the paraglider in this game. Can I figure it out this time? I don't know. It's been years. That was hilarious. Uh-huh. POV when games have soft locks. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I guess that's true. I am pressing buttons and I can't, and look what it's doing to me. It's affecting my soul. I'm about to get dusted. I just have to press triangle. Because triangle is a start button. I was pressing X and circle. So there, I got a game over already. Okay. The same thing probably happened to me years ago. And I just don't remember. Let's go again. If only there was a single extra spring. If they would have put a fucking spring down at the bottom. If you miss the jump. What do the 16-bit Sonic games do? Say, if you need to bounce your way higher, they give you a freaking spring every time. Or a bumper, so you can get up there wherever it is you need to go. And in this one, somebody said, nah, fuck you. It's just, if you miss it, kill yourself. That's it. Or eat crab. I don't like crab. I don't like seafood. See, I thought I had to jump there. Trauma. PTSD already. Fireballs. Nice. Reminds you of the fireballs in Super Mario Bros. 3. Please make it, please make it. Oh, I don't remember exactly where I could land anymore. I just kept holding right. See, I get Eggman again. Why? 81 rings. Why is there supersonic? I don't know. Maybe 8-bit limitations of some kind. Eggman again, they're mocking me. It's like Buzz Lightyear said. You're mocking me, aren't you? Yes, yes they are. Oh, look at that. Secrets. Oh, I could do it further. Okay. No? Yeah. There. I don't have to go all the way back. So I can't spin dash. I have to do it the old-fashioned way. It is good music. Do I also have a copy of Sonic 3 for Game Gear? Why do I suddenly feel like I do, and I just forgot that I do? I don't remember. I have to go check. I'm pretty sure I have 2 copies of Sonic and 2 copies of Sonic 2 though. No, that's it, right? Sonic 3 wasn't on Game Gear. Right. It's like, no, I'm misremembering. I don't know why an image of Sonic 3, you know, facing you when you're holding the cartridge on the sticker, right? You're holding up the 3. Just came to mind. I'm like, no. I'm mixing it up with like, what doesn't Sonic, am I not mixing that up with the actual artwork for 16-bit games? Soft lock warning. Yeah, here we go. I jumped too soon. I jumped too soon. I jumped too soon. I knew it the moment that I did it. It's like I should have waited like half a second longer. Oh my god. Fuck me. Okay, half a second later. There we go. See, you gotta let the minecart drop a little bit. And then make the jump. Alright, here we go. Boss fight again. I don't intend to get a game over here again. Let's do it. 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 Por favor. If there's a god, I will do it. There is no god. I fucking hate that. That was so fast. Oh my god. I expected the one that was gonna bounce less. Like slower. Nope. I fucking ruined it again. I didn't wait longer. Oh my god. See, Sonic and Tails can't believe it anymore. They're like, please, can we get past this point already? Oh! There we go. This is ass level design, says Kuro. You know what? I think I agree. And this is not my favorite boss fight in the world, I gotta say. Ugh. Ugh. And I don't like lobster or whatever the fuck that thing is! See that? He almost got me! Again! I did it unless something is about to kill me here too. Oh god. What the hell was this? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just freeing the craters, that's right. That's right, it looks a little different here. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Oh, see, here we go. The paragliders. Well, watch me suck ass at these. I love how golden the rings look in Sonic 2. They look more delicious than they do in Sonic 1. What the fuck? Ah! Ugh. I thought I was gonna land on spikes again. I was gonna ask, what the hell? Like, how are you supposed to know where to land there? It's just a leap of faith every time. Wait, give my rings. There's more rings. They are golden, they are crispy, they are delicious. Got the clouds here. The clouds look more like clouds in this game than in the first one. Oh! Oh, I thought I jumped off. Nice. That's what I get for looking away. Closing my eyes. I could have sworn I jumped back to safety. Look at this bullshit! I jumped! I jumped! The fuck? Leap of faith? Oh, fall into the fucking spikes again. Why? Because I can't see where the fuck I'm gonna land. The hell? Was that Gamera right there? You saw that? Spinning around? Flying away? Just like it does. Okay, how do I get these? I am greedy. Oh god, no. Am I about to lose them now? Am I about to... I just paid for my greed. Nice. Nice. I'm not doing that again. I deserve that. There it is again. Oh, oh. Okay, come on. Getting punished once wasn't enough. No! No, wait, am I alive? Because, oh, I'm gonna run out of invincibility and I'm gonna be dead. I am dead. Dude, this is so much more brutal than the first game. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Although to be fair, I remember somewhat that when I was first trying to play the first one back in the day, I had some trouble. I found it kind of tough too, because it felt kind of weird to play Sonic. I was playing on an actual Game Gear, which I still have. It's been dead for years, but when I would play it on the actual Game Gear, and it felt very cramped and very weird, very odd to be playing Sonic in such a small screen, and it felt like I could barely see anything. Now, I am playing Sonic on a bigger screen, but you still see just as much, right? It's just that the pixels are way bigger. But still, it's just as unfair as if you were playing it on the original small screen. Oh, good God. Okay, we're going down to the minecarts again. 2 game overs in. I am remembering now that I've gotten 2 game overs. Yeah, I was struggling like this the first time around too. Absolutely. Yeah, this game is hard. It's a bit unfair at times, I would say. You're reminded why you never replay these games. You know what? I'm being reminded why I prefer the 16-bit ones too. What would you rather play? Something like this or Sonic CD? You're gonna tell me that you'd rather play Sonic CD. Watch. I'll be surprised if you don't. You'd rather play CD, as Kuro says. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. The Infinity Process 2 16-bit is fucking better. Yeah, I'll defend Sonic 1 for Game Gear Master System till the day I die. I think that game is fantastic. This game is smoother. You could say it's got that going for itself. I think the music is good, but gameplay-wise, holy shit. So far, I'm being reminded that, yeah, maybe overall it's an inferior experience. At least you get the music in Sonic CD. That's what I thought of too, right? We talked about it when I streamed that. I was like, yeah, everything about Sonic CD is good except for the actual gameplay, which is, you know, the vital part of any video game. Oh my god. They got the music so right. They got the visuals so right. But the gameplay is donkey dick. Oh, Jesus. Infinity Process CD is better because of Metal Sonic. Sonic 1 for Game Gear is fun. Yes, it is. That is a gem of a game. Everybody that likes Sonic or 2D platformers should play Sonic 1 for Game Gear and Master System. It's good. I would not have the enthusiasm for recommending this so far, now that I'm being reminded of what this game is like a couple years later. Yeah. To people saying, maybe play Sonic 1. I don't know about this one. You can give it a go if you want, maybe 2. But then if you never come back to it again, yeah. Maybe I can't blame you for it. CD level design is annoying as shit and unfair in some sections, but this game is unfair in like 80% of it. Infinity Pro will never forget Metal. Right. Kuro is excited for me to do Frontiers, though. Do I already have it downloaded? I do not. When I sat down here earlier to start getting set up to stream, I thought about turning on the PS5 and setting it to download as I was getting ready. But I don't know. Maybe I'll download it after the stream later tonight. Maybe I will. Even if I'm not going to play it still right away. I think the next stream is going to be Mega Man. I think it's going to be tomorrow. I think we're going to be doing Mega Man 3 tomorrow night. Holy shit. Yeah, I miss Mega Man. I don't care if it freaking ragdolls me the same way that Mega Man did a couple years ago. I don't care if it makes me rage. It's been so long since I played Mega Man. I want to play Mega Man again. I miss it. Yeah, we're doing Mega Man 3 tomorrow. I think we have to. I want to finally get through that for the first time. There's so much Mega Man that I've never played. Back in my day, I grew up with so much Mario. I grew up with so much Crash. I grew up with so much well, yeah, Mario and Crash, and with some Sonic too. But I grew up with next to no Mega Man. I think I said that in the previous Sonic stream, or recently. If it wasn't that one, it was another one. And I said that it's like, yeah, I didn't actually tried to get into Mega Man up until like my university days. I finally got around to it. And nobody that I knew as a kid was ever really playing Mega Man around me. So nobody got me into it. I knew of Mega Man. I had a Mega Man like Battle Network action figure back in the day, which I freaking loved that thing. I thought it was the coolest thing ever when I was 8, 9, 10 years old when I had it. It was Battle Network. I remember it's like my parents bought it to me at Walmart, I believe. And I believe it was Impossible actually that they bought it to me. And so he came with one of the little chips that you could use like in one of the devices or something like that, so you could collect them. They were like little cartridges. And then you could take off Mega Man's like arms, like, you know, his hands specifically, like his gloves. You could take them out, and he came with like a transparent blue little plastic sword that I guess was like an energy sword of some kind. And then he also had something else. Was it a hand cannon too? Like a new version of it at the time or something like that. I don't know. It had 2 accessories. You could put them on his hands, take off his gloves, and do that. And naturally, being a boy, I thought that was the coolest shit ever. No hard mode for Mega Man though. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do it. If it has Japanese difficulty 2 in the Legacy Collection, I don't think we're gonna do that. Infinity Pro says, bro, you don't care what other games I'm gonna play. I need to fucking stream FNAF. I am never streaming FNAF. Never. Never. I am not interested in FNAF. I'm streaming my death again. Killing myself in lava again in Sonic 2. That's what I'm streaming. Fuck, man. I don't think I'm gonna get to the end of this game tonight. Not at this rate. Okay. Woo! I got this. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't focused. I got this. Woo! Kuro timed out Infinity Pro for 5 minutes for the sheer absurdity of that comment. No, man. FNAF has been around for so long. I'm sure 1.5 million streamers have streamed it over the past 15 years or whatever. Since it initially became popular. You don't need me to stream it. You really don't. I don't care. I am not interested. Oh my god. I'm not interested in getting killed by the lobster. Just like I'm not interested in streaming that either. I don't care. I could go the rest of my life without ever touching that franchise, and I think I'll be okay. Quite honestly. It's like, if I'm gonna stream games that have any elements of horror, it's like, I'd rather go back to Resident Evil games. I don't know. I'd rather go try out a Silent Hill game. I don't know. I'd rather try out, you know, a Fatal Frame game or something. Why the fuck would I want to do FNAF? This is brutal. All right. You know I'm done with Resident Evil for the foreseeable future after marathoning them, but you have purchased both gold editions of 7 and 8, so that's there for someday. Oh, dude, I should definitely do Silent Hill 2. Oh my god, that game will fuck me up emotionally. Ooh. See, that sounds promising. That sounds promising. Recently, in recent weeks, I have seen a clip or two of the original Silent Hill games. And I see them and I'm like, that looks pretty interesting. I want to play some of that someday. I don't know about the newer ones. I don't think I've ever seen... If I've ever seen more modern Silent Hill games, I don't remember. And but I know recently I've seen a bit of classic footage, and I'm like, ooh, that looks interesting. Silent Hill gameplay is ass, but the fucking story for it is fucking crazy. You go into that game blind, like seriously. Okay, sure. Just like I went, you know, almost completely blind into Resident Evil 2. Okay, can we fucking finally get... I have 1 life. Oh god, I thought I was gonna die right there. Was it a thing that if you don't jump all the way up against this wall, Eggman won't catch you and you'll just fall into the lava and die? I don't remember if that was a thing or not. Dude. God, Sonic needs a better, you know, a different kind. They should have made that a thing for this game. That you could get different pairs of shoes, running shoes for Sonic. And I need a pair that is designed so that the freaking bottom of the shoes have a different design and material that allows for more friction on the surfaces that Sonic runs on, so that I don't fucking slip when I'm standing on a piece of marble or stone that's at an angle like that, so I don't fucking slip and fall right into the fucking lobster that is waiting to fucking eat me and bite me in the ass. That being said, you greatly welcome some classic streams. Megaman as hilarious as a choice because it's also Capcom. True. It is. It's a completely different kind of Capcom. Oh, crap. No! Come back! Alright, yeah, I guess we're doing Mega Man 3 tomorrow, unless something gets in the way of it. But as far as I know, as far as I can predict, nothing will. So I think we're doing Mega Man 3 tomorrow. Damn. Oh, god damn it. And I have not... I'm dead. I have not tried to play Mega Man 3 again in years. I barely remember anything about it from the little that I played, the few times that I played it. I remember there was one of the Robot Masters, like the level was kind of green. I think there were like some frog-like enemies or something. Wait, isn't it Mega Man 3 also where... Could have been... No, there was... one level where there were like there were a lot of giant screws that would spin around. You could stand on them. They would carry you maybe forwards and backwards, left to right. Were there some that went up and down or something? And I also just remembered in one of them, it's basically like underwater levels, and I think they were like robotic fish or like sharks swimming around or anything. There was one of the Robot Masters like used bubbles against you or something like that. Some of it came back to me. 3 gives you the slide, you think. I believe it was 3 that also gives you like the leaf shield from one of the Robot Masters. It was 3 because I remember back in the day, Smash 4 came out, and I saw, and when I tried Mega Man 3 for the first time, like, oh shit, this is the Mega Man game that it's from. Awesome, he has it in Smash. Three was the leaf shield from Woodman. And now you mentioned Woodman, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So some of the level of that is... Maybe I played it a little bit more than I remembered. Yeah, because bits of that level's coming back to me now. Wow. Yeah. So I do remember a couple of things. Okay. A little more than I thought. So that was good stuff. I enjoyed some of that, I remember. I think I'm gonna enjoy it more than this. I keep dying. I've gotten 3 fucking game overs. Jesus Christ. God damn it, Sonic. Dude! I remember... I played through all the Triple Trouble the one time too. Probably at around the same time that I was playing these back in the day. And I got through all of Triple Trouble, but without too much trouble. I thought it was good, even though that game, just like Sonic 1, also had a lot of slowdown. A lot of slowdown. I think it had more than Sonic 1 because it was a more power-hungry game. There was more to it. Underground Zone. Maybe this is the same area that fucking Leon and Luis were in the mines with the ganados. But the ganados they fucked off to the church because Sadler was calling them. The bell rang. Recess was over. It was bingo time. Why am I breaking this? I don't even have a score on display. Do you even get points for that? Doesn't matter, I don't even care. It's a Sonic game, I don't care about points. Oh, I slipped! I pressed jump too late. I don't think Infinity Pro liked that you suspended him for 5 minutes. I think he hauled ass. Stream FNAF. The last time he was here was when we did the Sonic Mania stream months ago for Christmas. And I think he was saying the same damn shit back then. Out of all the shit that he said, that was one of them. Of all the shit, that was definitely one of them. Here we go again! Hauled ass. Yeah, I don't say that so much anymore. I said that for years. Oh, speaking of hauling ass, I got that from Steve Austin years ago, right? When I would listen to his podcast religiously years ago. I saw a clip on Instagram earlier. I wanted to send it to you, but I don't have you on Instagram. I sent it to Javier and I sent it to my sister, where Big Show did an interview recently, and he said that one time years ago, he called Steve because they're apparently good friends, right? So he said, "Oh yeah," it's like, "I love that guy. I love that guy." And he said, and years ago once he called Steve to FaceTime him, and Steve picked up, and he's like, and Steve answered, and he's like, "Hey man, what the fuck are you doing?" It's like, "Us dudes, we don't do FaceTiming. Hang up and call me, the normal way." Boom, hung up, and he's like, "Oh, okay. All right, well, I just wanted to see my friend." And then I called him, the old school way, just audio. He's like, "Hey, man, what's going on? How you doing?" And it was fucking... The interviewer started laughing his ass off, too. But that was funny. I just wanted to see my friend. Oh, my God. It's like, what are you doing? Us dudes don't FaceTime. What a fucking shitter. Dude, Oh my god, if it was, he wouldn't get away with it as easily if he wasn't Steve fucking Austin. But he is, so it's just funny as fuck instead. Oh my god. I got tears. I got tears coming out of me. Yeah, that's the point. He's like, no, what are you doing? I'm the baddest motherfucker from back in the day, from my time. When men were men. What the fuck you mean you want to FaceTime me? And I saw I took a peek at the comments, and one of the comments says, Austin317 says, I don't do no fucking FaceTime. It's so good. Man, I'm not gonna finish this fucking game. I don't think I'm gonna finish. I'm having more fun just you're shooting the shit, as Steve Austin also likes to say, about different shit than actually playing this game. Honestly, I did not remember that this game was as full of bullshit as it is. So, yeah. But what can I say? Oh my god. I think I'm gonna have more fun playing Mega Man 3 tomorrow. I have never played Mega Man 3 all the way through, but I think I can confidently say that you compare Mega Man 3 to this game, Mega Man 3 is probably the superior game. If this doesn't work out, do a Mega Man 3 run. Dude, I could stop playing this game right now. I'm already on the PS4. I'm already set up. I could end the stream right now, take this game off, take this collection off, and then boot up the Legacy collection and do Mega Man 3. Oh my god, it is Friday night. It is the weekend. I could absolutely do it. You know what's another big show story? I was thinking about it and laughing my ass off like a week ago about it too. I must have seen a clip or something on Twitter that made me remember it. I heard a wrestler named Disco Inferno tell this story on another wrestling podcast a few years ago, where he said that that guy Disco Inferno and Big Show and then some other WCW wrestlers, like it must have been sometime in the late 90s, right? During those days, they went to a Hooters once together. And so Big Show, being the giant man that he is, right? He had all the women, like, he got all the attention because holy shit, he's a giant, right? And so all the girls were like, oh, like huddled like beside him and then everything. And they were asking him questions and stuff. And one of the questions that one of the girls asked him was apparently, he's like, oh, like, you're such a big man, though. It's like, is there anything in life that scares you? And he put his face on, he goes, well, there is one thing. And the girl said, what is it? And he said, I'm afraid of having my heart broken. And the guy said, all the girls went, oh, and the guy just laughed. He's like, oh my God, Jesus Christ, this fucking guy's killing me. I'm scared. I'm so big, but I'm scared of having my heart broken. Ladies, I'm a sensitive guy. He won them all immediately. Yeah, he did. I saved that when I heard that story. I screen recorded my phone. And I saved that, so I have it there on my older phone somewhere. I could probably turn it back on and listen to it. That motherfucker. He likes to FaceTime. Oh, I did it. Oh, I didn't remember this was next. He likes to FaceTime his friends, and he gets all the girls at Hooters. It's still early enough for me to turn to a different game. You know what it is? There have only been like 3 or 4 times these past almost 2 years in which I have ended a stream earlier than expected to start a new stream and do another game. You would say it's good for my soul, bro. This game is so ass. You know what? I don't think I need too much convincing. I think we're about to do that. You hope AVGN covers this game someday. He should absolutely do an episode, yeah, on just Master System and Game Gear Sonic games. Yeah, he should. He should. Big Show knows the tactics. He does. He does. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're done with this game. We're 10 minutes away from the 2-hour mark. And if I would have remembered how unfair this game is in the ways that it is, I would have expected things to go the way that they have, but I did not remember. I have not thought about this game almost at all since I first tried to get through it years ago, so I didn't see this coming, to be honest. I didn't play it before the stream. I didn't watch anybody else play it before the stream. I didn't look up the manuals. I didn't look up reviews. I didn't look up anything. I have gotten to this stage in the past. I recognize this. But I don't think I want to do this anymore. Yeah, not on stream at least. Just like with the drift games. Maybe I'll play more of this game, but on my own. Off stream. Just so I can get through it for the first time. But yeah, tonight, we could go put up the Legacy Collection and put up Mega Man 3, I think. Yeah. Let it be known that when it comes to Sonic, you will never guide me astray. Fuck Game Gear Sonic 2, it's Mega Man 3 time. I think we're done, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna go boot up the Legacy Collection. I'm gonna go get more soda, too. We are done with Sonic 2 for the Game Gear. Play Sonic 1 for the Game Gear. Sonic 2, give it a chance or two if you want. But you already see how much bullshittery you run into just at the very beginning of the game. I got to, Act 2 once, I think. And then I didn't get to it again. What the fuck? Oh, no, actually, no, I did get to it. I just remembered. But yeah, having more fun talking about wrestling stories and other games instead of having fun playing this. So I think that means something. We're going to go over to the Legacy Collection. That's it for this stream. I hope you found... I had more fun playing the Sonic Drift games. I got to this too. I've also played this. The Zone! What the fuck? But I guess I'm not gonna get to it again tonight. Yeah. We're done with Sonic 2. We're gonna go play Mega Man 3. Hey! I have hundreds of streams here on the channel. I've done other Sonic ones before this. I've done the 16-bit Sonic. I did a stream a couple of nights ago for Sonic 1 for the Game Gear. So if you want more 2D Sonic, classic Sonic, check it out here on the channel. I did a Sonic Mania with Kuro anyway, who's been here on the chat here tonight. So you want more Sonic, check it out. I have a couple of Sonic Mania YouTube shorts as well here on the channel. Check that out. I have hundreds of streams for other games of different kinds as well. Same thing for the YouTube shorts. I'm a man of many games, not just a man of many names. So we do gaming around here. Check out the channel for that. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like the stream if you enjoyed it. And consider turning on notifications so that you can catch the streams live when they happen, because I stream several times a week around here. So you can catch them live. You can be here in the live chat, chill, talk wrestling, talk better games than Sonic 2 and Sonic CD and stuff of that sort. We have fun around here. So yeah. Find me on Patreon as well, and on TikTok and on Twitter. I have links to the Patreon, the TikTok, and the Twitter down below in the description when I edit and finish the stream in the near future. Look, I've been in this stream, in this fucking zone too! I have done this! I am spitting all over my microphone and my desk and my camera and my controller. Because I'm just in disbelief. I have played that. God damn it. Yeah. Anyway, links are going to be in the description below, or check out the channel homepage for the Patreon, the TikTok, and the Twitter. We're going to get out of here. I'm going to go get more soda. I'm going to get a napkin so I can eat some Tostitos once we start Mega Man 3 in a little bit. So that's it. We're done with Sonic 2 tonight, and we'll be right back here on the channel tonight. Mega Man 3 Legacy Collection. All right. See you there.